All right, Aries. This is your month of June, week by week. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. We have the Tower, the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there might be something you are protecting, or there might be some kind of obstacle. There's something that might be standing in the flow of your emotions here. Something that might be making you think like maybe two different ways. Like you could go either way on this. But I do see that a conclusion or something is going to be resolved here, because the stream diverges into one. But it almost seems it's like maybe you're trying to keep your emotions out of something right now, or you're trying not to get caught up in something, or you just want to not get wet. Like not you don't want to have your emotions fucked with. You just want to be left alone. Maybe you know what I mean. Uh, your first week of June, we have Judgment, and again the two paths going into one. And I don't see this as two people. I see this as you two sides of your mind. You're making up you're making a decision to do something, to go forward. Like if you were torn on an issue, maybe like right here. I do see you are making a decision. You're moving forward. You're taking action, and I think you're going to end something. The Three of Cups in the world. Now, some of you might be all right. You might be cheating on a person, or your person might be cheating on you, or maybe there's just a lot of fun that's going on right now, and maybe it's gotten your life a little too distracted. Like you might be being pulled away. I have no idea. But you might be pulled away from something, or maybe you just feel like something is time to end something. But something that, it is fun, it's exciting. It's the Three of Cups, it's normally three people involved. But it's like you making a decision to end something regarding a third party. Whether it's fun, whether it's, you might be losing a friendship. But I think this is you are deciding to do this. You're deciding to close something the first week of June. Second week of June, we've got the Three of Swords. So perhaps this has to do with whatever this is that you're walking away from. There's going to be a little pain there. There's going to be some heartache, maybe a little stab in the chest. Might be a little betrayal. See, I'm not sure if this is you delivering this Three of Swords, but I think that you will be affected regardless, because again, you're ending something, and I think it's going to affect you. Maybe dealing with the after effects or the initial. It's going to be a little hurty. All right, it's going to be a little painful. Now, again, I don't know if this is you or someone else, because it seems that perhaps someone in your life that's going to, and this might be you trying to do this to yourself, trying to find a balance within this pain or whatever this is. You should know, you'll know what this is. But it's trying to find some kind of balance, or someone might be heartbroken and coming into your life wanting to make things work. The Magician is all about making things happen, and Temperance is putting out the flames. It's like cooling, it's like healing. Let's this smother it with smoke so it dies, or just it's the sense of, it could be you comforting somebody because they're in pain, or someone is comforting you because you're in pain, or maybe someone is coming towards you. It could go so many different ways, but it does seem like it was going to be a little something painful. But either you're trying to make yourself feel better, someone's trying to make yourself feel better, or you feel better, or you're trying to make you got me. Okay. Door keeps opening. All right, third week. I gotta do something about this door. It keeps distracting me. Give me 1 minute. All right, third week of June, we have the Empress. So I think you're going to be feeling very motherly. I think you're going to be very much in your feminine power. I think you're going to be, taking care of your family, taking care of yourself, taking care of the house, nurturing. I think you're going to be like a really good friend. This is, energy of growth. Oh, yes. The Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Four of Swords. And you see right here, the week before, we have the Three of Swords. So the third week of June, you're going to be feeling a little bit better about whatever this pain is. And it might be involving some kind of marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. Might be involving your home, your stability, your job, your career. Or again, like the home. I think if this is involving, I don't know. I do see another person here though. I think you are going to reflect on maybe what it is that you want in your life, what it is you see maybe in a marriage, what you see in your life for long term. I think, you're really thinking about, seriously, about what you want in your life. And with the Empress, it's like, again, like you're taking control of it. And it's like, here, what am I going to know? The Magician, I'm just thinking. We don't see the High Priestess, though. Do we see the High Priestess? No. All right. Sorry. You're going to be, I really think, seriously thinking of your future here, of reflecting on maybe something that's happened in a relationship and how you're going to move forward with it, or what are you going to do to gain this stability for yourself. You're taking a time out from this pain. Now, this pain, whatever happened here, this judgment, your decision, might have something to do with this Ten of Pentacles, might have something to do with your stability. But I seriously see you're going to be doing some thinking about it, as well as, the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman. This is 10 minus 8. We've got a Two of Pentacles. Give me a minute, let me think. I think even though you made a decision, you made a decision, or I think at least you know what decision you need to make. But it seems like there's something here that you're still going to be holding on to, or you just might have a lot going on in your life. I think you're working on to seeing something from a different perspective, or maybe you might be trying to figure out you might be trying to figure out how to make something work, because you might be a mother. This Empress, you might have a baby with somebody, and maybe you and say the baby daddy are no longer, this Three of Swords. You made a decision to end something. Maybe someone cheated on you, or you cheated on them, but you ended the relationship, and it is hurtful, yes, but you're trying to find the balance in this. And here you are, you're taking care of your child, because maybe right now you're a single mom, and you're thinking, what am I going to do regarding my family? What am I going to do regarding my stability? Because maybe it's not just me, maybe you're thinking about your family, your child, your children. What am I going to do? And I really see you seriously trying to figure out how to, and I get a sense of better something, or to make something work. And you're trying to see something from a different perspective, and you're almost there. But I think that there's something that you there's something you don't see, or you just don't know yet, or maybe it's just not the right time for you to know like the answer. But I do see you, despite not knowing the answer, I do see you trying. Okay, you're trying to do everything you can to provide for yourself, to provide for your family. So that is awesome. Fourth week in June. Which way did it go? Which way did it go? The Wheel of... Oh, yes, okay. The Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So, you are moving forward here. And I think very cautiously, very carefully. I think this Eight of Cups, the Chariot and the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I think that you are deciding to move on. I think that there's, you're very unhappy here. There's something here or someone here that just doesn't do it for you. Now, maybe it's staying in this mind frame, thinking about all of this. But, something, this Wheel of Fortune is going to be a change of fortune. Something could be some good news or something, or maybe it might just be, I'm not going to say a different perspective, because I still think you're still stuck in your head regarding something or someone. the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords, there's someone here who you do have affection for, who you care about, who maybe you can't get out of your mind. Someone who you might be tied to, someone who you might be obligated to for whatever reason. Again, if we're talking about like the mother or father of your child, you're going to have a relationship with them, I mean, if they want to have anything to do with their child, and maybe you just don't know what to do regarding this person, or maybe you just don't know what to do regarding your feelings for this person. There is something, especially with this Hangman, it's like something that you're just not seeing. But you're going to see it, don't worry. You are. But you are moving forward. You might be unhappy here. This might be someone who doesn't make you happy. But I'm telling you, you're deciding to take the steps and move forward. Seriously, it's like you've taken like a sense of control over your life. The Chariot and the Guardian of Swords. Now, I want you to look at this Chariot. It's like this new path is upon you, but this is water, and it's coming toward you. It's like you're going to be moving against the current here, but that doesn't matter. You're not letting that stop you. There, could be obstacles in your way, but you're pushing through them. You're pushing through the bullshit because there is a goal I think you have in mind, something that you've been reflecting on, on maybe how do I get the stability, how do I, obtain this for myself. And you're going to be very logical. You're going to be very fair. I think when it comes to emotion, you're not going to be very emotional right now. And kind of, without swords here, you're going to be, I think, very in your head regarding love when it comes to emotion. I think you're going to play this smartly. I think you're going to also, you might be cold towards somebody. No judgment here. I mean, I don't see anything where, why you shouldn't or you should. But, you're taking steps and you're moving forward. And you see, it might feel like something small to you, really. But if you look back in time and if you keep doing this, just one step at a time, eventually you're going to look back months from now and you'll be like, dang, I'm way over here. Once upon a time, I was right here. But now, look how far I got from this. So this is it does seem like it's a slow, kind of not really stagnant, but just like not the best of times. But through it all, you're growing as a person. I think you're gaining your stability. And you are moving forward in life. You're pushing through the obstacles. It's like life happens so fast, but it feels like it goes by so slow, but it's not until you look back and you're like, damn, I could remember what life was like 20 years ago. That's some shit right there that will fuck you up. But I do see forward movement. So it does seem like it's going to be a little iffy, but I see a lot of good things here, Aries. So hang tight. You got this. You got this. Good luck.